What is up, everybody? Turbo vs. TV here today, and I had to make a part two on this whole Halo Infinite situation, man. Um, this video is not specifically about this guy right here, but he did say some irksome stuff. But the video is not about this guy. It's about this whole community. So apparently, the whole Xbox community is divided about this whole situation. We have one side that say, "Hey, this game needs to be delayed because co-op campaign is such an important feature in Forge mode." The other side that I'm on the other side, which says, I don't care about any of these features whatsoever. I'm trying to play this game in 2021. Yeah, I only care about the single player mode and the multiplayer. For as long as I got those two elements, I'm happy. I don't care about any of this other Forge and co-op campaign mode. So, but there's been another group, the Sony group, the Sony diehards, the Sony zealots and fanboys, or whatever you want to call them. They have been chiming a lot about this subject. I mean, I didn't see any of these people this vocal about when The Last of Us 2 launched without factions mode. They didn't say a peep about that. The only thing they talked about was that the story was leaked and how the character died in the game. That was it. I didn't hear a peep from these guys that the factions weren't included. So it's just mighty shocking that these guys are just so vocal. Oh, they're just super vocal now about this stuff. And then Battlefield 2042 is releasing this year. This game doesn't even have a story mode, and people are like diehard, and it's at a premium price too. And people are like saying, "Hey, definitely gonna support that game day one. They're gonna fully support that game." So knock it off, man. It's like people will talk about these companies are releasing games unfinished. Meanwhile, a game release got Game of the Year awards. It didn't have a multiplayer mode. Nobody gave a crap, but it got a Game of the Year. We got a Game of the Year award. Battlefield 2042 is a highly anticipated game of this holiday season. Nobody cares it doesn't have a single player mode, but we're supposed to honestly believe all these people care that the Halo doesn't have a co-op campaign mode, or a Forge mode. And you already asked most of these people what is the Forge mode even in Halo? What does a Forge mode even entail? Without them googling it, they don't know what the Forge mode is. They are just hyping in because it's a bash Xbox. They just want to bash Xbox. Bash Game Pass. They just want any type of negative news they can just reach for Xbox, they're just gonna go for it. And then the co-op campaign mode. Now, I used to play the co-op campaign mode in Halo when I was in high school. When I was a teenager, I didn't have a job. I was a teenager with no job. Me and my friends would play this game after school because we all had no jobs in high school. But as a grown adult, you gotta have you and your other adult friends have different schedules. It's kind of hard to believe you got 2 to 4 adults, 2 to 3 other adults joining you, and you all have the same schedule. That you could just spend what is it? Well, how long is these campaigns usually? Maybe 10 hours. That you can spend a total of 10 hours to play through these games together. Not in multiple different days. Y'all all got the same schedule. Knock it off. I've been seeing so many people cat about this co-op campaign mode like this is the most important feature. It is not. It is truly not the most important feature of Halo, some co-op campaign mode. There's just so much cap with this whole situation. It is so overblown. And so much so that we have so many different blue check marks on Twitter, people with big YouTube channels on Twitter saying just delay the game. And so their fan bases are saying delay the game too, so who knows, man. Hopefully this doesn't sway them to actually delay this game. I'm trying to play this game this year. I'm not trying to play this game next year, to be honest. It's 2 features I can give 2 craps about. I'm playing single player and multiplayer only, but this is really annoying at this point. This is really annoying. Because you got so many people chiming into this situation. The Sony guys, they shouldn't talk whatsoever. You are a Sony fanboy, you shouldn't speak about this whatsoever. Then this comment. Then this guy's comment says, luckily, Game Pass is cheap and a great value, so it's okay if some games don't ship with all of the expected features. They can just add them later. So he's being very sarcastic about this. And once again, I have to mention, The Last of Us Part 2 did not have factions mode at launch. We didn't hear a peep out of any of these people about the factions mode not being included. They said, oh well, as long as it has a story mode, it's good to go. But Halo can't do the same. Then somebody commented on this, which I liked. He said just like factions for The Last of Us 2 not being available at launch, or even a year later, it still isn't even out yet. The people are still playing the first The Last of Us on multiplayer mode. I'm sure though, because it's Sony, it's okay. Yeah, it's just ridiculous because Sony do the same thing, but nobody cares. Apparently, it's Sony. It's all good because it's Sony. But if it's Xbox, it's all doom and gloom. Why are we paying full price for this incomplete game? This game's incomplete. They had a year delayed. It's like all extra BS nonsense. If I was working at 343, I would be super petty right now. I would release the stats of these people who actually play co-op mode, and I'm pretty sure it's super low. I'm pretty sure the majority of people don't play co-op campaign mode whatsoever. But the way people are talking about this thing online is like everybody. It's the most important feature. Everybody just plays co-op campaign mode. It's like knock it off. It's like most people play single player mode and multiplayer mode, and that's it. It's like the way these people are going on about this situation, like it's the end. 343 is the worst studios ever. They should hand Halo off to somebody else. It's like knock it off. It's like this is just completely ridiculous. Yeah, it's just the these Sony guys and their fan bases is going wild with this news. Like most of these guys don't give a crap about Halo to begin with. They don't care about Halo at all. So why are you even chiming in? And it's like, okay, so if you want to keep that same logic about it's a shame that people are that we're trying to get these unfinished games day one, and keep that same energy when the next game releases unfinished or like multiplayer mode or whatever type of mode that the game usually has in. Keep that same energy. So make a screenshot or a bookmark of all these people saying this game needs to be delayed. This game needs to they need to delay it. It's a shame that they are releasing this game without unfinished features. It's missing modes and stuff like that. Keep a screenshot of all these people, all these big name YouTubers, all these big name people, and see how they feel about the next big name game that comes out when it's released and it's missing features at launch. Now I bet you the energy will be super different. But because it's Halo, it's okay to bash that game, or because it's Xbox is gonna be on Game Pass. You already got the people who already hate Game Pass. They just use this for more ammunition. So there's gonna be more Sony therapy sessions on Twitter, more Sony therapy podcasts and Twitter Spaces talking about this. How Halo is doomed, 343 is doomed, Game Pass is just destroying quality of games, all sorts of nonsense. But yeah, like I said before, I'm gonna still stick with the stance I said before. I don't care about any of these features. I want this game to come out in 2021. I want to play the single player mode and the campaign and the multiplayer mode. I don't care about the co-op campaign. I have no intention of playing that co-op campaign mode or the forage mode, and I'm gonna stick with that. So I know my last video, a lot of people had a different opinion, so it is what it is. I'm not gonna block you if your opinion is different from mine. I'm not gonna be like some people, hey, your opinion different from mine, let me block you. I don't care. You can have a different opinion from me, but this is truly my stance about this situation. I don't care about any of these features that was not included. I want this game to come out this year, and that is that. That concludes the video. But like I said, it wasn't even mainly about this guy either. It's just like he was like one of the guys who made a comment about this, the big YouTubers, but there's a lot of people making these same type of things like delay the game, stuff like that. I don't agree with that. They should keep it coming out this year. It's like if you really want to play campaign mode co-op, it's like just wait until they add it later. I don't know. But don't make everybody else suffer because there's a few people, and I'm pretty sure it's the minority of people who play co-op campaign mode. The people who try to make it sound like everybody plays co-op campaign mode is that's the lie. I'm pretty sure they have the data to see that, hey, most people are not playing this co-op campaign mode. They made like a huge priority to do, but they didn't. So it is what it is. Definitely say your thoughts down below about this. Leave a like if you like this video. And as always, thanks for watching, and peace.